The floor was a mess with glitter and scraps of colored paper strewn about. There was cat shit smeared under the carpet.
"You should make a Valentine's gift for Daddy,"
said my daughter Emma right in the middle of the mess. Fucking heathen.
"It might save your failing, loveless marriage."
Daddy and I don't really do handmade Valentine's crafts. Besides, I had more pressing things on my mind, like the laundry. Jack was mad at me for shitting under the carpet again. Cat, that's fucked up. And our pet feline was missing or something too, so I couldn't even blame him this time. It's awfully childish, isn't it?
"This is why he doesn't love you, Mother,"
said my 8-year-old, her scissors cut into the paper wildly, taking out her frustrations of a terrible home life on the notes that my husband had left. Wait, notes? Hold up, I said, and lifted her up by her hair. I put her down behind the sofa. Under the sheets of construction paper were several small pieces of notebook paper. Little shit must have chopped up a letter to me. My husband often writes notes because he's intimidated by my tantrums. Most of the time they're stupid things like, "Please feed me." I turned the papers over and began to read. The handwriting was much sloppier than usual. In fact, it didn't look like my husband's writing at all, but I could still read them. Together they said, "Cat, I already got the call. I'll know if you put your phone down in the basement with mine. Tonight I want your body." I blushed because I'm a virgin, and these lewd messages made me titter. Jack had never initiated sexual relations before for some reason, probably because he's a virgin. This was a romantic idea and definitely the only interpretation of these notes possible. Line break. How the fuck do you do this? Line break. That night, Jack crawled into our bed like a scared creature. I sidled up to him and pressed my bobs on his panis. "Please don't touch me," he cried. I frowned. "What about your note?" "What note?" he yelled. "I didn't leave a note." I threw the pieces of paper at him. "Then who wrote these?" I screamed. "A ghost!" He took one glance at the papers and became white as a sheet. This is especially impressive because he was previously blue. Jack started shaking violently, his body trembling and quaking and oscillating. "Cat, you dumb piece of fuck," he whimpered. "You read these in the wrong language." He turned the notes upside down and placed them gently on the dresser. I approached slowly and took my time reading them because I never graduated primary school. Together they read a completely different message. "Tonight I want your body, but not sexually, deadually, in the basement with my rotting corpse. I am a scary, spooky entity, and this bamboozle was not expected. I already had sexual relations with the cat, Mr. Whiskers, whose disappearance was foreshadowed earlier in the story." "We need to call the police," said Jack. He reached into his pocket and brought out a button, a wire, and some tinfoil. "That is not a phone. Where is my phone, Cat?" I backed away, staring at the floor. "Cat!" My heart pounded and I heard ringing in my ears. I put our phones in the basement.